Hey everyone, welcome to Xano. Thank you so much for signing up. We're thrilled to have you. My name's Michael. I'm the Customer Success Lead here at Xano, and you'll be seeing me in a number of videos throughout the product and on our YouTube channel where I help you get familiar with the product and show you how to use a lot of the cool features. In this video, I'm going to show you Jumpstart, which is the Xano wizard. It's just a few different steps to go through to get our backend set up, live, and ready to use. So at the bottom, I'm just going to go ahead and click Get Started. Our first step is to name our workspace, and our workspace is just the virtual container for the backend of the app or project that we're working on. For this video, I'm going to use an example of a deals app. So we have this app on our phone, let's say. We go into our favorite restaurants, and we show them the deal, and they give us a discount off our meal. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'll type in deals app here, and then I'll hit continue. And on this page, we have the option to choose to start with one of the starter templates in our marketplace, but I'm just going to go ahead and click start from scratch. Now on this page, we're going to set up both our database tables and our API. So if you're unfamiliar with databases or have never worked with them, you can at least intuitively understand that that's where all the data, the content, and information for your application is going to be stored. Another metaphor that we like to use here at Xano is to think of your database like a filing cabinet that holds all the information for your application. Now, within that filing cabinet are different folders, and these folders organize your data in an organized fashion. So those folders are like your database tables. So here we can optionally set up some database tables. We can always do this later. Right out of the box, we give you this user table, which we're free to remove, but we see the vast majority of apps have a user table. For my deals app, I'm also going to have a merchant table, and that'll just store all the information on what restaurants I can go use deals at. Speaking of deals, I'll have a deal table, and that'll just hold all the information of what deals I can use. And then lastly, I'm going to have something called a ledger. And that's going to keep track of a couple of relationships or transactions, if you will. That's going to keep track of when a user uses a deal. And then lastly, we have this box checked for your API. So what we're doing is we're auto-generating all your basic CRUD API endpoints for you right out of the box for all your database tables. Now, if you're not that familiar with APIs, no problem. Let's go back to this filing cabinet example. So let's say that you have sort of this office clerk. This is like your API. So whenever you need some sort of data or information from that filing cabinet, you put in a request to your office clerk. The office clerk, which is your API, remember, is going to take that command, process what that command is, go to the filing cabinet, search through those folders, and pull the data out, and then bring it back to you in a readable fashion. So that's the job of the API. It's sort of like this messenger that processes commands, finds the data, and processes it and spits it back to you in a readable fashion. So now I'm going to hit next, and our last step is just to select how users will log into our application. So first, Xano is asking me which table contains your users, and it sees I have a user table. We can select whichever table we would like, and then we'll select which services apply. We can select as many as we want. We have the option to have our users log in and sign up with their email addresses using something called JWE tokens. Additionally, we have all these different social providers where you can set up OAuth login. So I'm just going to select email for now. I'm going to go down here and hit finish, and I'll see you in the dashboard.